the Huawei P50 Pro with the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra. Hope you'll find this video helpful. Make sure to subscribe this channel so you never miss any new video from Tech Audience. Weight: the Huawei P50 Pro is expected to have a 230 grams versus the S21 Ultra is 227 grams. Protection: the one on the left has the Gorilla Glass Victus and the one on the right has also the Gorilla Glass Victus protection on both front and back. SIM slot: both have dual SIM slots. IP rating: the one on the left has the IP68 water and dust certified versus the one on the right has also IP68 water and dust certified. Display type: the one on the left has the OLED panel versus the one on the right has the dynamic AMOLED panel. Display size: the one on the left has a 6.7 inches display versus the one on the right has a 6.8 inches display. Resolution: one on the left has 1200 by 2640 versus one on the right has 1440 by 3200 pixels. Display feature: the P50 Pro has HDR10 Plus support, which is same in S21 Ultra. Both devices have 120Hz display. 480 ppi P50 Pro, 515 ppi S21 Ultra, 92.8% screen P50 Pro, 89.8% screen S21 Ultra, 1100 nits of peak brightness P50 Pro, 1500 nits of peak brightness S21 Ultra. Operating system: one on the left has the Harmony OS versus one on the right has the the one on the right has the Android 11 out of the box. Chipset: one on the left has the Kirin 9000 Plus and one on the right has the Qualcomm Snapdragon 888/Exynos 2100. Selfie camera: P50 Pro has a 32 megapixels of selfie camera versus the S21 Ultra has a 40 megapixels of selfie camera. One on the left record 4K up to 60 frames and one on the right record 4K up to 30 frames per second on their selfie cameras. Rear cameras: the P50 Pro has a quad camera setup on the back, 50 megapixel of frame with f1.9 aperture, 50 megapixel of ultra with f1.9 aperture, 12 megapixel of periscope telephoto and 10 megapixel of another telephoto. On the other hand, the S21 Ultra also have a quad camera setup on the back, 108 megapixel of primary lens with f1.8 aperture, 10 megapixel of periscope telephoto, 10 megapixel of another telephoto and a 12 megapixels of ultra wide with f2.2 aperture. Recording: on the rear camera, one on the left record 4K up to 60 frames versus the one on the right record 8K up to 24 frames per second on the rear camera. Speakers: both devices have stereo speakers. Headphone jack: both devices have no headphone jack. Sensors: one on the left has under display optical sensor and one on the right has the under display ultrasonic fingerprint sensor. Battery: one on the left has 4500 mAh battery versus one on the right has a 5000 mAh battery. Fast charge: one on the left has 50 watt fast charge versus one on the right has 25 watt of fast charge. Network: both devices have 5G network support. Price: one on the left expected to launch at $1399 versus one on the right launch at $1299. RAM: one on the left has 8 gigs 12 gigs versus one on the right has 12 gigs and 16 gigs of RAM. Storage: one on the left has 256 and 512 gigs versus one on the right has 128 gigs of extra storage option. So that's it for you in this video. Hope you like this video. Make sure to subscribe this channel. If Huawei sought out your matter with the Google, then mark my word, it would be a smash hit.